No.
Hello. Our producer's just in our ear going, by the way, you two dopes, that's the Eurovision theme. We knew that was the Eurovision team. We know that. It is the time of year where it's cool to be camp and sequins and sparkles. Reign supreme. Yes, the Eurovision is back, Tommy.
It sure is. And ahead of Ireland's appearance at the second semi-final this Thursday, Eurovision Super Fan Pamela Joyce is here to give us...
Super fan.
I know, the inside scoop. Good morning to you, Pamela.
Good morning.
Apologies, I've just finished Niall's seafood wrap and...
Worth it.
That was good.
Worth it, I'm sure.
Thank you, Niall. Now, Eurovision.
Yeah. The most wonderful time of the year. Forget Christmas.
Okay.
It's Eurovision.
Well, where's it on this year?
It's on Italy.
Okay.
In Turin. It's one of those places where I'm like, oh, this is the year I should have gone because I love Italy.
Oh, yeah,
Sure,
you should have
lovely
made
part
it
of the
all
year.
combined.
Yeah, but maybe next year we'll see.
Can anyone go?
Yeah, tickets are pretty pricey.
Yeah.
And you can buy a ticket for the first semi-final, for the second semi-final, and then for the live show. So obviously,
I'm just sitting
they get
here.
more
Yes,
expensive.
Pamela Joyce is available to go as our correspondent next year. Yeah.
Don't tease me.
And Alan will quit if we let her go instead.
Perfect.
Okay, right. Yeah, no,
Don't
Alan
tease.
would...
Don't tease. I only have a year to prepare for that.
So there was the first semi-final was
Yeah.
on last night. Now, can we just take one moment? There is... Norway have a band called Subwoolfer, and here are lyrics from this band.
Pamela's meant to be giving us the inside
But
scoop,
hold on,
not you.
give that wolf a banana. Not sure I told you, but I really like your teeth. That hairy coat of yours with nothing underneath. Not sure you have a name, so I will call you
Keith.
Keith.
Why not?
I mean, with lyrics like that.
They're dressed up as wolves. There's like these really weird graphics going on. It was a great time.
And they're called Keith.
They're called Subwoolfer. They
Okay.
call the wolf Keith. They then say, oh, if you don't like the name Keith, we'll call you Jim. It's pretty bizarre, but I'm very into it.
But that
Has
That
it
was one of my
lost the run
standouts.
of itself a bit? Was it not about the music before?
It's always about the music. So obviously it was kind of this amazing thing kind of in the 70s, 80s, 90s, kind of lost its way from maybe the early 2000s to in around 2014, 2015. It was kind of everyone having a laugh at each other to see who could be more ridiculous. But I think since around 2015, 2016, it's kind of come back into itself and people are like, oh no, the Eurovision is serious business. And the standard of the songs last year was unbelievable, and same again this year.
Oh, okay.
But it is about not taking itself seriously. The Eurovision is, the world is hard enough, lads. Let's have a bit of a laugh.
Exactly.
And no more so than last night. Ukraine were in the first semi-final. And there has been, of course, an awful lot of talk about Ukraine. So let's take a look at their song.
Music really is...
Come on, play that in Coppers now. You'd be all over it.
If Lizzo did that, it would be number one.
Exactly.
Well, I presume that is the favourite.
It is absolutely the favourite. I kind of get worried every year because Ireland, we have the title of the most wins. We've won 7 times. Directly behind us is Sweden. I get panicked every year when I listen to the Swedish entry because I'm like, if they win and they level
take our
with us,
crown.
they draw with us. But
Okay.
I think it'll be a long time before Ireland
It's
win
important
again.
to say that one member from Kalush Orchestra from Ukraine, he's literally fighting in Kiev, so he couldn't go to the Eurovision. And another member has an organisation for rehoming refugees. So,
Wow.
you know, Eurovision is political.
Yes.
They should win.
Absolutely.
Regardless of anything.
I think
mean,
so.
come on.
Yeah.
Well, let's take a look at Ireland's entry. Brooke Scullion. When's she going? She's going to be on tomorrow.
She's going to be on tomorrow. She's performing 10th. 10 people will qualify. I think there's 17 or 18 performing tomorrow. She's the 15th favourite.
Okay.
So,
Oh, no,
yeah.
really?
I think she'll qualify. I think she's quite liked.
Let's take a look at it.
Yeah.
We've got a little clip of Brooke now. Let's have a listen.
You think I dressed up for you and that it's rich. Bye, boy.
Right.
I
like it,
it's
yeah.
a bop.
So where's that rated, did you say?
I think we've like a 24% chance of qualifying.
So you're saying
Yeah.
there's a chance?
There is a chance. There is always a chance, Tommy. There is always a chance. And seemingly she's very, very liked over there. And people, she's a lot of personality. I think a lot of Eurovision entrants kind of just say, yeah, this is great to be here. Thanks a million.
Whereas Brooke
She's
is giving
a lot
people
of
more.
personality. She's giving people more, and she's a great performer. So I have high hopes.
Who can we bank on to get points? Like, are there any countries that we always kind of give like good 12 points to whatever, and Ireland kind of get it in reverse?
I mean, historically it would have been the UK, but
Yeah.
over the past number of years that hasn't happened. UK got nil points last year, and it was a great song
From Ireland?
from anyone.
Anyone.
They didn't score any points last year.
Oh, yeah, well, I suppose with Brexit
wasn't great.
and everything.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
but it wasn't a terrible song. So
Okay.
it kind of, in my humble opinion, it has gone a little bit too, you know,
Political.
neighboury and political.
Well, I
and
suppose
you
the thing-
scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
But the thing is with that, you know, it took Eurovision to stand up going, well, you're breaking up the European Union, so do you know what?
Yeah.
This is the year we're going to give you a little bit of a spanking.
That's fair.
But
So
how
bring
is
Australia in.
Australia?
Yeah,
What do you mean,
absolutely.
that great European nation
Well,
of
I mean, Tommy, I'm
Australia?
sure
Our neighbours, all the way in
You'd be happy
Australia.
about South Africa coming into the Six Nations. This is the same thing.
Oh, there you
it
go.
just spices it up a
Brings
little
the
bit.
money, does it?
Sports reference.
I like it, yeah.
How do people vote this year? What goes on with the semi-finals?
It's really bizarre. So you can only vote if your country is performing in that particular semi-final. So
Okay.
Ireland couldn't vote yesterday.
Yep.
You can vote for any of the 17 that are against you in your semi-final, and then they're doing the thing on Saturday for the final, whereby all the countries vote, and then they have a panel of independent judges as well.
So it's not text vote.
Just like X Factor.
Is it text vote on the
Yes,
final?
so you have to do your kind of our 8 points go to, our 10 points go to, our 12 points go to.
But is that text vote from us, or is it the judging panel that they used to
Both.
have? Oh, it's both.
So they do all the country first. They do all the countries for like an hour, and then they go through and they have the independent adjudicators say, okay, we award 276 points to whoever.
Oh, so it's not
that's how
down to the
Italy
votes
got
then
it
so
last year.
much.
It's a very, very bizarre system. I think it's to kind of, balance out the neighbour voting.
the neighbour voting.
But last year, that's how Italy kind of shot the top because France were doing quite well, I think, last year.
And
And
then the
Italy got a
judges.
load of points, like 500 points from the independent adjudicators, and they shot right to the
Now,
top.
will you have a party for this?
Well,
Will-
I
will
was
you have
supposed to,
a-
but none of my friends are around, so I can't.
Oh,
I know. Isn't it really
no.
sad? I kind of just assumed that they were as obsessed as I was, and was like, obviously, the 14th of May is in their head.
Oh,
And they're all
obviously
like-
the 14th of May is in their head.
And they're like, no, I'm away, sorry. So I was like,
Well, do you know what, Pamela? We're going to sort it for you. We're going to
Thanks,
have you
Tommy.
at a Eurovision party. Are you going to have a Eurovision party at home this weekend? Because we've got somebody who's your friend.
I'll try. I don't mind.
We're just going to sell Pamela to the highest bidder.
Fine by me.
Here you go.
Sell
On you
away.
go. We're having a party.
Don't understand it. She'll even explain the rules.
Pamela Joyce, thank you so much for joining us today. And what do you make of it all? Like, are you bet into it or something that you don't pay attention to at all? 089 6 111 111.
isn't it?
I think it's just a bit of crack. The word is a serious place. It's a bit of crack. Still to come this morning, Jennifer Rock. She's going to be stopping by with her top tips for caring for your skin whilst pregnant.
Plus, we're going to find out what singer turned Dancing with the Stars champ is using the alias Prince Hunkador.
Yep.
Yeah, who knows? Talk to you after the break.